welcome back to Vidya Bros.
It's kind of like the fight with Grouper Blooper in Super Mario Sunshine, where if you rip his tentacles off, then it makes it easier to rip the cork in his mouth off.
Oh yeah, this is much easier than the first time I played around.
No, I wanted the controller, you fool.
I don't know, you just had like
that was good though. Oh wait, I was thinking of Hydra City. Forgot.
Oh, I fucking love this stage.
I love the music of the stage too.
This makes more sense now.
I've always been infatuated with the music of the stage. It's just so good.
They should have had a full version of like the Lava Reef Zone.
The level design's always been a favorite of mine too. This is one of my most favorite levels from Sonic 3 Knuckles and Sonic Knuckles. This and Flying Battery Zone are like, I was so happy to see they made it into.
You know what would have been cool though, but they probably couldn't do it because of licensing issues.
Well, because of the whole Sonic 3.
Yeah, they should have have like 2 acts, like full acts of Lava Reef Zone, and not just go into the whole thing of Act 2 going into Hidden Palace.
Yeah, I know what you mean.
They should have 2 full acts of Lava Reef Zone, and they should have done the thing called Hidden Palace Zone, and then done the Hidden Palace Zone from Sonic 2, and then one from Sonic 3.
These are so pointless. I'm not gonna hit these.
You should do it just to get it. You get points for it. I know you don't.
It was so pointless. There's only Sonic and Mighty left. Everyone else is dead. Oh, okay. Oh, I forgot. I can't run through rocks and walls unless I'm Knuckles. I forgot about that.
Just imagine though, if everyone in the game could talk, and then they're like, "Dude, I'm like Sonic, stop! I've been dead 5 times. You gotta stop reviving me. I can't live this nightmare anymore."
I can see someone making like a comic strip or animation sketch of that on YouTube. People always make really funny animations.
If I die. I mean, I understand if I have lives, but no, I don't have lives. Once you die, you die.
Alright, I'm Super Saiyan Sonic. Yeah, I just said that. Overused joke, I know.
You know you can't even destroy that thing.
Yeah, I know. It's like, why even try them? That thing was in Sonic 3 Knuckles as well, and I'm like, what is the point of this?
That was the boss, though.
Not really. I mean, it's like technically a mini-boss, but you'd hit him a few times and that's it. And then the rocks crumble and you can move forward again. Like, that's the same thing that just happened.
You could've got that.
Oh. Yeah, but know about this secret?
Yeah, I did.
Alright. Whoa! Yeah, Chris Stuckman reviewed Venom and he was saying it was pretty disappointing.
Oh, what was I saying before?
How did I not... I don't know, that's weird. Can I not enter those as Supersonic?
You can, you should be able to.
Well, the amount of rings to enter one, I think is like 20 rings or 25 rings, so...
Oh, I remember what I was saying before. I was talking about Kingdom Hearts 3.
Oh, the weird marketing, yes. Sorry about that.
It's weird. It's like... I understand it. I'm being Francis right now.
I was gonna sing! Hey guys.
Hi guys.
What's up?
It's me, Francis. And I need to talk about Kingdom Hearts 3 for a minute. Fucking bullshit! Fucking bullshit.
You know what I'm hoping about, before you get to your thing, you know what I'm hoping about Shadow is also making sense for Smash?
What?
The game's called Super Smash Bros. Ultimate.
Wait, why'd you just turn blue?
I don't know.
Blooper Sonic?
But, you know what I'm especially hoping about? Yeah, I got Knuckles. I got one of them. You know what I'm especially hoping about with Shadow because of him being in Smash?
What?
The title of the game.
What?
Super Smash Bros. Ultimate, and you know what Shadow is?
The ultimate life form.
Exactly.
Yeah, it doesn't make sense that way. They didn't pick the game. They didn't pick the name of the game because of one character.
I know, but it's fitting, isn't it?
Yeah.
I'm Shadow. I'm the ultimate life form. Pretty good, right?
Could have been a lot tiny better, but you're good.
I knew you were gonna say that too. Yeah, I should be a voice actor. Maybe one day.
But what I was saying though about Kingdom Hearts 3 and like the whole marketing for that game now, it's just very weird. It's like,
whoa.
It's like, perfect. I feel like they made the wrong decision and put that game on Xbox One.
And not just have it be like a PS4 exclusive, like
no, they made the wrong decision. They made the wrong decision to not make it a PS4 exclusive, and you don't know why?
Shit. What?
Because you first.
Wow. Okay.
Okay. So the first two main games, Kingdom Hearts 2.
Oh, I already have.
Kingdom Hearts 1, Kingdom Hearts 2, and if you want to count Rechain of Memories, you can count that. So the first three games are all on PS2. Then they decided, we're going to release all the other games and blah blah blah, and they came out on the Game Boy Advance and DS and whatnot. That doesn't count though. But now you have Kingdom Hearts 3 coming out, right?
Super mighty.
You have Kingdom Hearts 3 coming out, and what happens? They're like, okay, here's 1.5 and 2.5 for the PS3. Now we're going to take that and re-release it again in a slightly better upscale resolution. Not making any details any better, just a slightly better resolution. Because the PS4 at the time can only do 1080p, right?
Yeah. So
it justifies nothing. It's like The Last of Us remastered was a better version of why we should have gotten that on the PS4 over what Kingdom Hearts 1.5 and 2.5 were. Because it added nothing to it, but just saying, here's the game again.
Are you talking about as far as, like, collection and remasters for later consoles?
Yeah, but it was literally just like, okay, we're gonna re-release the remaster on PS3, right?
Yeah.
And then just re-release the game again on PS4. Nothing different, except go as high as we can on the resolution because of the PS4.
Why are everybody's fists like that?
I don't know. But, now, PS4 gave us 2.8.
Such a bleak color.
2.8 is a prequel to Birth by Sleep.
Right.
Now, just think about this for a second now, okay?
Wait, how is that a thing? Birth by Sleep is a prequel to Kingdom Hearts 1 then? That makes...
Oh, no, I'm stupid. Kingdom Hearts 2.8 is a gap between 2 and 3.
So say, doesn't it take place after Dream Drop's Distance?
I'm not sure if it takes place before that or it's a gap between 2.5 and between 2 and Dream Drop Distance, because 3 takes place right after Dream Drop Distance.
Yeah,
but
I still haven't beaten Dream Drop's Distance because the game's pretty annoying to play.
Anyway, so you have on every PlayStation console, right? You have 1, 2, 1.5, 2.5, and 2.8. That means every game ever released is on a PlayStation system right now, right?
Yeah,
not one game, or every system or every game that's a part of those collections, right?
Yeah.
Not one of those games have ever been released on Xbox One, and Kingdom Hearts 3 coming out on Xbox One right now.
That's a pretty good point, yeah.
Yeah, now, guess what's coming out this month?
What?
Kingdom Hearts, the story so far, which is basically...
I remember seeing, I think...
For $40, only on PlayStation 4 though, also now, you're getting Kingdom Hearts 1, 2, Chain of Memories, Kingdom Hearts 1, Chain of Memories, 2, 385.5 days, but the movie, Recoded.
Cool, I got Tails.
Recoded, Dream Drop Distance, and is there any other game I'm missing?
Which ones did you name again? Sorry, I was trying not to get killed.
And 2.8, but you have 1, 2, Rechain of Memories.
1 and 2 Final Mix, Rechain of Memories,
I said Dream Drop Distance, 385.5 days, and 2.5, and Birth by Sleep.
I was gonna say Birth by Sleep, yeah.
Basically...
That's like 6 games right there.
Yeah, basically, all I remember though is, like, it said on the packaging, no matter what form you get it in, you're getting the story behind, either if it's the story or the cinematics of that game, you're getting the story of all 9 games of the series so far, up to this date, to catch you up on Kingdom Hearts. So when you play Kingdom Hearts 3, you'll know the entire story, so you can get right into it. You know what the problem with that is, though?
That none of those were ever released on Xbox, they were only on PS4.
Yeah, and that collection even though it's already been released in like 4 different versions already because of 1.5, 2.5, and 2.8 now.
Let me ask you something. Do you think it's possible for those collections to come out on the Switch?
No.
I kind of figured you'd say
no, because if it's not coming out on Xbox, there's no way it's coming out on
if they came out on
Switch.
If they did come out on Xbox, what would you say the chances are?
On Switch?
Yes.
Still unlikely because there's no port of Kingdom Hearts 3 coming to the Switch though ever. So
no, I'm not saying like put.
I know, but I'm saying there's no point. There's no point
if they're not gonna put Kingdom Hearts 3 on there.
If it's not because if you're gonna release a compilation, even though it's the same shit again.
Yeah.
If you're gonna release a compilation and call out the story so far to hype you up to get you back on track so when you play Kingdom Hearts 3 you know the entire story. There's no point of having Kingdom Hearts of the story so far on the Switch if there's no game preceding that. Meaning, if the Kingdom Hearts 3 is not going to be on the Switch, there's no point of putting it on the Switch. Even though it would be a great game, I don't see it happening only because Square Enix is hard focus on putting almost every Final Fantasy game on there. And even though Kingdom Hearts is part of the Final Fantasy world,
yeah, they put like 6 freaking Kingdom Hearts games on the Switch.
Yeah, but even though it's what do you call it?
I mean Final Fantasy. Sorry.
Yeah, but even though Kingdom Hearts is part of the Final Fantasy series, it would still take away from developing all those games and then putting 9 more different games on there from the Final Fantasy series. You know what I'm saying? Yeah. It's too much. I just don't see it happening. It would be cool, but I don't see it happening, and if it did, I would love to have it just so I can have a Sora amiibo.
I want a Sora amiibo too, actually. That's one main reason, other than of how cool a character he would be, of course, of why I want Sora in Smash. People were saying it's impossible because of the whole Disney thing, but Disney and Nintendo, actually, and I've heard of people brought this up, they're actually pretty closer than you think. I mean, a lot of the Disney games, even like a game on Wreck-It Ralph or something, I believe, was exclusive on Nintendo platforms. And also, having Bowser been in Wreck-It Ralph, a Disney film, Nintendo obviously gave them the rights to do that. So, there is actually a pretty close relationship with Disney and Nintendo, especially with how kid-friendly both companies tend to be.
Yeah, but you see the issue is though that it doesn't have to do so much with It doesn't have so much to do with Sora himself getting in Smash. It's that if he did come into Smash, the only issue we would have is that his final Smash would have to be 1 second.
Bless you.
The audio readout is probably like fucking off the charts.
I'll check on it later.
You know I fixed it though.
Yeah, but I just like looking at it because it's funny.
No. Anyway, what I was saying though is it's not about Sora being in. It's about his final Smash. Because the only thing I could think of his final Smash would have to be I forget what it's called. Trinity something.
Trinity Limit.
Yeah, and it had to do with Donald, Goofy, and Mickey. And you know something?
Well, no, they're not gonna do that, but. They weren't in his Trinity Limit move if you did it in a fighting in Sephiroth in Kingdom Hearts 2. It was just Sora attacking him with Trinity Limit. So, it's pretty much just a non-sash combo of slashing with a sword. So, it would be kind of similar to Cloud's Final Smash, but also would be different to
No, because you know something though? As much as for what Kingdom Hearts is, and for what Final Fantasy is, it's Sora's too different from Cloud. And I
is that rap in the background?
Huh? There what?
Rap?
Oh yeah, there is. If you listen to the actual soundtrack, there is.
I never noticed that.
It's T-Lopes' voice, but it's been so altered that it's like one of those things where it's
Just forget about that thing.
Oh damn it.
Oh, at least you have a flying character. It'll be pretty handy for this massive level.
Yeah, I kind of need it.
This is the worst level to use your super form, by the way, since you can get crushed so easily by everything if you do. You were saying about Sora, though.
I don't see them putting Donald, Goofy, and,
Well, no, they're not going to do that, but they don't have to. Sora has been able to show that he's he can go off on his own, be an interesting character.
Yeah, but also at the same time...
He can fight on his own.
Peace out.